half ogre goes. Half ogre is gonna go. Let's see what happens. All right, half ogre does hit indeed, and he's got that. That's really good. Wow. Okay, 2 max. That's going to be. Okay, he murders it. He absolutely. Actually, no, he doesn't. That's only. Okay, no, it's still alive. Sorry. He does do a lot of fucking damage though. It really hurt it. He brings down the battle axe, and it sort of like gets stuck in some part of its shit in there, his chitin or whatever, just in the side. He has to rip it out, but he does do a lot of damage, and that's that. That's his move. Tao.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go for the kill steal here.
Yeah.
Pew pew pew.
Very good.
Pew pew. It was pie pie pie. Pie pie pie.
And for 9?
Yeah.
Not exactly great damage, but pretty good.
I mean, honestly, with the wand, it's always going to do about this much.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Because, like, D4s, 3 of them, yeah.
How many charges does that thing have? Does it recharge every day? I can't remember.
Every day, yeah. It's got 7 charges max.
Okay.
As long as you use only 6 a day, it'll never run out.
Okay, very good. All right, so we have oh, that guy is dead. He doesn't go. So now it's Eric's turn. No, he did not die. Eric, your turn.
Not die? All right, then I'll try and finish him. Shovel's getting a little bit like more acidy as we go along. Edges are a little bit pitted from all that stuff has been.
Erestrius is a channeled Draven. Yeah, he was a wand master.
Yes, he was. Okay,
No
I
hits.
hit it for. Oh yeah, to move the curse over, so I hit it for 7 and a decent roll, so 11 damage total.
It is definitely good enough. This Ankeg does indeed fall.
Yay!
So-
Which I do get 4 temporary hit points for, but it doesn't matter because it's the end of the fight, and I could have just got 7 back next turn.
Now, we're gonna hope this.
Now.
Assuming it's the end of the fight, yes.
Now. What is this now of which you do?
I think he actually barely made it.
Now we're gonna start doing like the Jurassic Park,
Actually, no,
like,
he's got
we're
negative.
like thing with the half ogre and be like,
Trying to make his like
He still barely makes
psycho check.
He still barely makes it. All right. So after the fall of this this last Ankeg, the ogre raises his battle axe, and he turns to face you as he is just like in a rage, and he just starts charging at you. And he brings the axe up, and he brings it down with a mighty blow, but at the last minute, sort of swings to the side. Big miss. The axe, he loses the axe, it comes out of his hands, and it goes whipping through the air, and right past Lasan's head, and buries itself into the tree. Right? And he just, like, stops, and he falls to his knees, and he starts to sob.
He starts to what?
He starts to sob.
Oh, he's
He
crying.
a half ogre, but he's all heart.
Yeah. He starts to cry. He's crying. He's buddy. So.
You're going to be okay, big guy?
He tries
like
to
lower my shovel.
Yeah, he's trying to get some words, but he's not getting words. So that's.
I'm gonna try to get his ass back to him. I'm just like trying to tug this thing out of the tree, and it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So finally, like, leave it.
Oh, it's sad. It's sad. Meanwhile, the goblin's legs twitch. No, it's just, I don't know why I say that. That's just bad.
What?
That's just bad humor. Why would I do that? Right. Okay. Good.
It's all ogre now. Oh god.
It's all ogre now. Very good. So you guys can, probably. I'm gonna give him. Let's give him some rounds. Let's see how many rounds it takes. Let's only take 1. All right. So it's gonna take him about. Give him about a minute. And
Yeah, Blue Tongue, I'm with you on that one. I want to go
he's
heal
gonna be
him.
able to talk to you if you want to talk to him about anything. So any of the stuff.
I was going to go heal him. Do I speak Goblin? Where do I find this stuff? There's a place in here with things, right? Inventory.
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out the Goblin, if we can go talk to him. I don't remember where I put.
You'd find it really hard to talk to the goblin, I think.
You could talk to his legs. It's basically
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he dead?
The other part of him is
Or
inside
no,
when
the
the
big guy.
It depends
The big
which half
guy.
are you
Oh,
talking
the ogre.
about.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
the big guy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, the
Which
big
half
guy's
are you
fine.
talking to? No, the big guy.
Just got the 2 little legs over there. You okay, buddy?
Kick once for yes, twice for no.
That's so wrong. All right. Anyway, I like it. Very good.
Goblins are like they're like squids, right? They have like a separate brain stem in each like leg.
Right. Well, we could say,
Pick ones for-
there's salt in these here hills and these mountains, and it's just, it's reacting with the muscle fibers or
I
something.
did.
No, I know. Anyway, Eric plants the shovel in the ground in a non-threatening fashion, and he's just gonna kind of like lean, like hold the shovel a little bit, just like lean over, panting a bit.
Okay.
A little bit rough.
Okay,
Alright,
so
I'm not really like good at the like touchy-feely stuff, but I'm just gonna like stand there with him, in solidarity, I guess.
yeah, just pat him on his little head, and
Yeah, no,
should I heal myself
I'm not
before I
messing with
heal
that.
him in case he gets mad?
Yeah, I don't.
Um,
Yeah, you guys would know that he's not going to have a fit of rage again
but
anytime soon.
Yeah, it seems unlikely.
So I will go over and is this him over here hiding out? I guess I have to go all the way around, eh? I have to
Yeah,
go
no,
around to
where
get
did
up
I
there.
put him? Where is he? Oh, he's underneath the
know.
ant keg. Right, he's supposed to be on top. Let me just.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, Jesus, that's not what I wanted to do.
Anyway, I'll go over and do some first aid and look after
Nice.
him a little bit.
Okay, let's bring him to front. There we go.
I
Now he's
need
over
some of that too.
Yes, you're next.
First aid.
After
How much?
one round
Oh,
of-
13.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's helpful. That's very helpful.
And then, and if he's okay, and if he's not attacking me, then you're next there, sweetie.
Cool.
If there's healing going around,
Doing pretty good.
You too?
Yeah, everyone needs. a heal.
Everybody's all
I'm just
hurt?
lightly singed by acid. Just lightly.
Just a little bit.
That's
I've-
right. We've got the whole acid thing
After 10
going.
hit points.
It's like ruining my hair. I don't know. Something.
13 for you,
Good thing over
Tao.
the hood. Oh, that's more than enough. Thank you.
Oh, perfect.
And then for me, a little bit. Okay. All right.
Anyway,
I mean, basically, I just smell like Ankeg vomit now.
Mm-hmm.
This is not pleasant.
yeah. After a round of
It's
panting, though, I do
disgusting.
this I do this concentrate a little bit to get my focus back, and then like.
As the
increase.
as the healing goes around and everything, I will say
Yeah.
that this is not like a spot check. This is not investigation or anything like that. But it just, you see parts of this camp. You've got like water basins, and you've got sort of pieces of luggage and gear and stuff like that. But what
We
you
have
notice a lot
bits.
is you see almost barding. Barding is for a creature. And I will have, I suppose anybody can do a, if you have a knowledge animal,
I don't know. I know about armor.
nature, yeah. If you have a nature
Okay.
This one?
ability,
Eric knows about armor.
armor,
Yeah,
okay, armor's
that's what I
good
said.
too.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have a nature thing.
So armor or
What-
nature specifically, yes.
I don't know what skill that'd be. Probably not even a skill then, but just like.
That's right. We're just taking. Yeah,
Just
so
an
we're
imp-
we're
imp
taking a
check.
glance at things. We haven't talked to this ogre yet. We don't know his name or anything.
God,
Lasan
have
can
a-
tell us everything we need to know about a Cordy.
I have a passive of 14 and I roll a 9.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Wait, what? A passive of nature? No.
Yes, a 14 it says in here.
Well, there's not.
No,
I guess-
that would be your passive perception, or
Well,
Pers-
on this character sheet, it does include like the passive, like the taking a 10 for all
Yeah.
of the
Oh,
skill
right,
yeah,
rolls
yeah,
in
yeah,
case
yeah,
you work
okay,
them
okay.
up.
So it's 14.
okay. So
Usually,
technically-
you just use perception for passive
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Okay.
and insight. It's the only the ones you tend to use. But
Yeah. Okay.
I roll 18 on the int check,
Yeah.
or possibly better if you gave me a proficiency bonus because it's about armor, but there's no actual skill for that.
Right. I will.
Either way, I got a good roll.
Yeah, you did get a good roll. Good enough to. Okay, so Lisan, you kind of you get the idea. You got a vision in your head, pretty much what it seems to go on. In terms of an
Okay.
animal, it looks like it goes on.
Ankegs.
It looks like it might go on a griffin. Which is interesting. And as for you, as for Eric knowing about
Yeah.
armor and stuff like that, he can
Oh,
confirm.
hello.
He can confirm specifically that this looks like well-made barding. In fact, for griffins.
Right.
Here's what I'm going to suggest about this. Well-made
This is weird
armor
stuff.
for an exotic beast has got to be something very specialized that not a lot of people make.
Yep.
I wonder if Eric it might know. So, I mean, if this comes from like an armor
Never
smith
know.
in this
Mhm.
region, in the Sword Coast, maybe
Yep.
even Waterdeep or anything like that, would he know who might be the expert about making this? Like, is there any way we can tell? Or is there like a mark?
Yeah.
A lot of times there'd be a trademark, right? Like,
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Somewhere in it, somewhere inside of it, there'd be a mark
People
from the
sign it.
maker. Yeah.
Okay. You don't have anything specific. You have rumors. Specifically because, again, when it comes to griffins and, people who ride griffins, I mean, who really does that? There's only,
Gryffindors.
again, there's rumors.
Those dwarves from WoW.
Right, yeah, exactly, those dwarves.
Eerie Peak.
But in terms of this area and everything, the rumor is that there is an order of knights, right? That's what you hear.
Mhm.
Well, whether that's true or not, there's an order of knights that ride griffins, and it's supposed to be somewhere in the Desserin Valley. There's supposed to be a building in the Desserin Valley that is where they are. They sort of
Okay, we're
have
joining
themselves-
these.
Gotcha. Hidden Temple of Sky Knights. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, not really hidden because it shouldn't be hidden, but it sort of is because nobody ever sees it. But for whatever reason, the knowledge you have or have heard again. It's a spire, right? So it's a tower. It's a very tall building, or at least it's supposed to be. So where is it? Somebody possibly knows.
We're gonna start looking for griffin poop. Starting
Totally.
now.
Starting look.
Totally.
Well, you got somebody who's really
You
good
can
at tracking
start-
griffin poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start looking for griffin poop. I'm gonna talk to a guy here.
Yeah.
Big-
It's harder
big-
to track griffins because they, fly as opposed to leave
They
actual
poop.
tracks. But
But
exactly.
they poop.
hmm
Hey, big guy,
Big
is this your camp here? Looks like pretty big camp for just the two of you.
Yeah. And what's his name?
Yeah, our poor little fellow who was crying.
Yeah. Yeah.
have to
His
take
name.
care of the little boy.
Do I have the name? I just got half ogre. No, I did name him though. Jesus, I had half ogre there as a
I speak
thing. One second,
speak
I have a name.
Name is Jim.
Where
His
Name
is
is
that?
Ogre.
I do. I have a name.
Ogre.
Let me find him. Oh right, he's gonna be this way. Let me just.
You should have a
Why
totally
don't you
like not ogre name. His name should be like Trafalgar.
Move it. No. Okay, it's back further. It's right in here. Okay.
Griffin
like
Poop was
loading.
the original name of
Loading.
Gryffindor.
Yeah,
Loading.
we're loading. We're loading right now. This is the loading screen, everybody.
Hey.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Groot.
Oh.
Groot is good. We have Groot.
The name of the half ogre is Gira.
Of course it
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
So his name is Gira.
Shrek is good. Dave. Dave
Dave-
is
Dave is
totally
his
a good name.
No, Gira is Geeraugh.
I can't even say it.
Gira.
I'm gonna call him Guy. You nice
could
little
call him
guy,
Guy.
you.
Sure. Yeah. He's still on his knees right now. He's sort of like still, but he is able to talk now. And what was the question? What was your question? I don't remember.
This is a pretty. Is this your camp? Seems like a pretty big camp for just the two of you.
Right. He says
One of you is very small.
he lets you know very quickly. He's like, this camp just for the two.
Just for
Okay.
the two.
And he does say specifically that because these lean-tos specifically, I know it doesn't show in terms of the artwork and everything, but the two lean-tos that you see, one is actually much smaller than the other. In fact, one is basically a lean-to, and the other one is like a couple of them put together, right? So you kind of get the idea, yeah. So one is just bigger.
So one's a lean 2 and one's a lean 4.
Yeah, exactly that. Right.
Math.
Yeah.
Mathing in public. Ooh.
Okay.
So what do you, anybody else want to ask him any other questions and everything? He seems attentive right now. He is definitely okay. Although his axe is still buried into a tree.
Ask him where they got the griffin attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh,
Yeah. Are they out here hunting griffins or just delivering?
Yes.
Good question.
And Briar's going, it's been 3 weeks. I got no freaking idea.
It's tough to remember this stuff. All right. right, here we go. Mugra. Okay. Okay, that's what it said. Gira, and this was Mugra plan. Mugra very good stealth, and he go into Griff place and take stuff we sell.
Can you show us where the Griff place is? He's alone now. Why doesn't he join us?
Yeah. He says.
Pat him on the head and tell him to come with us, and he can show us where the Griff place was, and we'll help him bury his friend.
Plus, he's probably still hurt. We can bandage him a bit
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. We'll take care of him. I bandaged
You shouldn't be
all
alone
the
right now.
things.
Right. Yeah,
No,
he
you poor
stands
little
up.
guy.
Let
The
you guys do that
Poor
stuff.
little guy.
You're more empathetic and also prettier.
yeah. He the ogre stands
Yeah,
up, walks
Chris is
over
good.
to one of the nearby ankegs, and sort of like takes both arms, whatever, and kind of like reaches inside on one each side and then the other
Oh,
of
yeah.
the sockets of the ankeg, and just pulls, and it starts to, and then it starts to sort of rip and shred, and you got little pieces, and he just pulls it apart, and then reaches in and grabs like half his buddy, right? And he starts walking over to the other side. This is pretty graphic. Walks over to the other side and grabs the other half of his buddy. He's got one arm and one. And yeah, no, I'm not gonna make him do that. He's not gonna go like try to put him back together. But he kind of looks at both sides, and he's just like, I have berry now.
Yes. Okay.
I like pick up the shovel and hand it to
Start.
him.
No. No. I'll
No, I
pick
like
up your
that.
shovel and start
No,
digging.
he said he has berry. Like I'm with that. Like I think giving him the shovel is actually the appropriate move.
Yeah, I love it. I love the symbolism of it. It's great.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so
You go, big
sad.
guy.
So interestingly enough, though,
And we'll grab the ankegs and just like drag them away from the camp.
Okay.
okay, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
We're already
Yeah.
smelly anyway.
Or at
right?
least throw
It's
them
fine.
down. At least throw them down the cliff.
Yeah,
I
over
don't,
at
I don't know
the.
how far we're actually dragging them. They're pretty big.
Yeah.
Right. The interesting thing about the cliff side on this side is actually a cliff rising up.
Yeah, I mean down here.
Oh, I see.
Just
Yeah,
not,
yeah. Oh, I
not very
see.
far, but
Yeah, just-
they seem to be very large. I don't think we're
just
really dragging them a
dump
long
them.
distance.
Yeah, no, probably not a good
Yeah.
idea. That would be very exhausting.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so he goes. He sort of like not disappears. He's way too big for that. You can easily see him in the distance. But yeah, he starts moving, and he's sort of doing his thing, and he starts to, do all the things that he needs to bury his friend. So that's done, and he starts coming back, and he thanks you for your help. And even though it was too late for his friend, he thanks you for your help, and he says, if there any way I can repay you, let me know.
Well, what would you do now? Like,
Just stay with us. We'll take care of you.
He sort of shrugs. He
Blink, blink.
shrugs because he's like, he says, what would he say specifically?
What is this thing? I can't remember what this thing is.
He's
What is he?
He's a half ogre. Although it's
Okay,
interesting.
okay, ogre. That's okay. That's cool.
It's supposed to be a half ogre, but he looks more ogre than half, right? He's
Okay,
got
yeah,
more
that's good.
dominant
But
genes
it's
of the
not
ogre.
half orc or anything. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Hey, dummy.
I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I want to know where these knights are. If we can just
Yeah, I think he should come with us,
yeah.
and he could show us what they were doing, and
Well, if you ask about the knights, he just sort of like does this whole thing where he's like,
Oh shit! The goblin was brains of the operation.
yeah, and he looks
Obviously.
like he's puzzled, right? He has this puzzled look, and he kind of points in a direction. He's like,
Can we track?
like-
Can we track where they came from?
It's like which way
We
they
can
come
track
from?
where
Yeah,
they
yeah.
came from.
No, I'm not even gonna have you roll on the tracks for these guys, because
We can track where they
the
came from.
goblin
We'll go
would
back.
be hard to track, but it's very easy to track the ogre. So no, it's easy to It's going to be
Yeah.
a little ways apparently. That's what he kind of says. He's like, we've traveled day 2.
Day 2.
No, they're going to
Let's go.
the Griffin Knight place, right? They're delivering this stuff to the Griffin Knights.
Or did they steal? No,
He
it sounds like
stole
they
it.
stole it from them.
He stole it from the Griffin Knights.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
The little guy was
Oh.
all stealthy and creeped into the Griffin place and took it
I
out.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess to sell or something, but
Mm.
yeah. So
Thing
we
is, we
can
don't-
we can track back.
We don't know anything about these Griffin Knight guys. unless we're suspecting that it's the same, that they're from the same place that Tao saw when looking back
From
through.
the monastery? I don't know.
Yeah.
In my vision, did I see any griffins?
No.
Yeah.
No, you did not.
Where are we? We were along the Desarin Road, but did we get like south of Summit Hall? I don't remember how far. Excuse me, how far we got.
You guys are. Let's find out.
Well, we left Belliard. I remember. I don't know how. I can't remember how long we traveled or anything. We had the one night.
There's still a cave near where the bodies were buried that had stairs down. You guys cleared out the alarm trap, but we haven't actually explored it because we heard like Ankeg stuff happening.
Oh, that's right.
Right. So you guys haven't got very far. Honestly, you're still very close to Belliard. Given everything.
So we're still in the hills.
Yeah,
like
you
north,
are. Yeah. And
north
the way
of Summit
the way he's pointing takes you much further into the valley. Seems like it's going to be.
Because there's something called Summit Hall. That sounds like it's at the top of a hill, right?
Yeah, no, but that
like along the road. There's the Sacred Stone Monastery.
But that's not the way he's pointing.
Okay.
In the same monastery. Awesome. So, do you know who? What was his friend's name? What was the goblin's name?
Mugra.
Mugra.
Do you know who Mugra was going to sell this stuff to? Do you have a buyer in mind?
Is it at the barge ride in?
Okay.
Oh, that's where we're heading, right? To the barge ride in?
Yeah.
Yeah, although we may be making a side trip to the monastery.
Yeah.
And also the random cave that we found near the buried delegation.
Mugra never really trusts people. Mugra know only one person. Mugra go south.
So, okay. We're heading south too, right?
Technically, yeah. And
like Ben.
south
Of course
is kind of like in that direction. He doesn't know the names of places though.
So Fen has decided that, of course, our heroes will head toward the Griffin Knights and will get caught with stolen Griffin armor.
That's not a great plan.
Yeah, I think I was reading chat around there. I thought these guys were like delivering Griffin armor.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so no, that changes things.
Gira, we heading south too. We can. I don't know if there's any good to you or what. We were going to check out cave over there first, so you could come with us, or you could wait outside if you don't want to go in cave. You want to stick with us?
Yeah, so, okay, remind me about this cave, the delegation. So we found the dead delegation.
Yeah.
Did we follow some tracks to find these guys?
Right next to where the delegation was buried, Lisanne found that there's sort of a curtain of stuff, and there was like that junk that you had to disarm because it was going to be like a noise-making trap.
Yeah.
Right.
In front of like this little cave that just had... The cave sort of sloped down for a little bit, and then it turned into stairs.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Why did we not go to the cave? Why are we here?
Because of the yelling.
Happened.
These guys.
You heard yelling in the
this
distance.
going on.
Oh,
we heard,
okay, so we got pulled away.
We didn't leave the cave. We followed the noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what happens? If you mention the cave, Gira looks at you and kind of like shuffles a bit and starts kicking the dirt a bit, and he say, Mugra had trap built on cave. We were to check cave because Mugra thought maybe something in cave, and we had trap on cave to kill people who go in cave.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to keep people out of cave, or
Did you want to keep
something in cave?
Keep people out cave because Mugra say that there be something good in cave.
Well,
Okay.
well, we here now. We can help you get whatever is good in cave.
I mean, we can help ourselves get ourselves whatever's good in cave.
Yeah. Well, he looks at you and he's just like, and he thinks about it for a second and he just he doesn't know. He's like, whatever. Mugra makes the decisions, so he doesn't know.
I think Gira can probably just go on his way. I don't know. Do we need? I mean, a half ogre pet sounds fun, but you're gonna take him out for walks every day, clean up after him. You know what kind of poops these guys make?
What's he gonna
They do eat a
on
lot.
his
It's
own?
true.
I wasn't.
Look at this.
Right.
I wasn't inclined to force him into anything or to try really hard, but I thought like, if he was
No, of
inclined,
course.
he could come along.
If he's
He'd
just
okay with me.
lonely and lost, you know, if he's going
He
to starve
doesn't seem to
death,
have
then
anywhere to
we'll
go, except hang out maybe around here. But
Aw.
He's got a lot of pancakes to eat.
that's true. He's got food,
Ugh.
technically, if you will. So yeah, no. If you ask
They
him to
basically
join
just
you,
spit vinegar, right?
if you ask him to join you, he will. He won't commit to anything permanent, but he's fine with it. He'll go.
Okay, I
Well,
feel like we should take him somewhere and drop him off at an orphanage or something.
The cave's right there. We'll take him along
Yeah.
for the cave, see
Yeah,
what happens, and
yeah.
like trial basis, you know.
And
And,
worst
you know,
case
we'll get
scenario,
him killed.
yeah. Well, let's say worst case scenario, he's not going to be less stealthy than Lasan.
Apparently, he could be playing some accordions as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gira is only
Okay,
trusting.
well.
Gira is trusting because Gira is actually very, very naive, as is
We
quite
gathered.
evident. So yeah. So if you guys want him to come along, he would definitely come along. He has no qualms against it. You helped him, even though he wasn't able to save his friend, and you weren't able to save his friend. He's.
I just feel like the least we have to do is, like I said, drop him off at an orphanage or something.
Yeah, or
It's
something.
just-
Yeah.
You know.
So
The orphanarium
Oh,
for lost half ogres.
right.
oh my goodness.
So what do you guys want to do right now? I can't remember the time. What was the time? Did I tell you guys the time the last time?
It's 9:30 now. Or you mean in game?
I mean, in game. I'm trying to remember.
I
what it
don't
was.
remember
Oh.
the in-game.
I know it was
I have
still
no idea.
daytime, so I'm just going to say at this particular point.
You
You
after
said it was
all the-
within 12 hours of my dream, so
Right. Okay.
That's
So yeah. No. Okay. So after your dream, and you dream sometime in the morning. So it's mid-afternoon basically at this point.
Okay.
So yeah, mid-afternoon, and you guys can sort of set up keep the camp the way it is. You did clean it up a bit. You can use this camp if you want for another day, or you can go into the cave and see what's in the cave.
This camp is full of goblin blood.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah. All things considered, it is kind of crappy at this point.
And bug juice. And
Yeah.
You did a good job cleaning it up, but it's still kind of crappy.
well, we should take a short rest anyway.
Yeah.
Since there's
Short
nothing
rest going
pressing us for time.
Yeah.
Get back all our short rest stuff.
That'll reset Lasan's healing kit stuff, which is good.
Yes.
Just as my second
I still
wind.
have spells, but-
Apparently warlocks. I didn't realize somehow the reason warlocks have so incredibly few spell slots.
Oh,
is
yeah.
they actually come back on short rest.
The exact same thing happened when I was playing the warlock in our 5e
Yeah,
campaign.
yeah.
I was like using it, then I found out, oh, short rest. Oh shit, I'm gonna spam this stuff all the
All
time.
the time. Yeah.
Yeah, all your 2 slots. Even when you're even when you're fairly high level, you still only have 2 slots. But it's because they come back every short rest, so it's actually not so bad.
Okay. So you guys are on about a short rest.
Well, I see you next time. Live your life happy, build it beautiful, drop over into Twitch chat and say hello. Bye-bye.